Hey everyone, how's it going? I figured today I would discuss the movie Skyscraper, starring Dwayne Johnson. He plays the character of Will Sawyer, who was a former FBI, hostage negotiator, but because of an incident that resulted in a loss of a leg, making him like an amputee and having to walk with a prosthetic leg. He ends up like doing security in Hong Kong for this building, nicknamed the Pearl, which is like about 225 feet, 225 stories and 1,100 feet high, which is rather impressive and all. And then of course, he takes his wife Sarah, played by Nev Campbell, who many people know for playing Sidney Prescott in the Scream series, and of course Julia Salinger in the Party of Five series, and of course Leanne Harvey in House of Cards in seasons 4 and 5, and of course his two kids Georgia and Henry, and then of course the person that owns the building named Zhao. He tries to deal with this former enemy of his named Boda, who extorted money from him, but then little did Boa know that Zhao put like some kind of like encryption chip in this, so it kept track of the people that that were extorting money for him, their identities and things like that. And Boa, kind of wants the information back. And then of course, along the way, even though Will tries to tell Zhao that despite Zhao's assurances that the building would be impenetrable, of course, Boa and his men infiltrate the building, and then kind of like you know, set, disables like the function of the bill, including the fire suppressant system, which leaves Sarah and the kids trapped, even though Will tells her to get out and everything like that. So Will tries to get back into the building and rescue his family, and of course stop the terrorists before it's too late. I mean, I know some people say it was it's kind of like Die Hard and the Towering Inferno, which to an extent it is because it deals with a burning building, and to an extent it has some elements of Die Hard because of course like John McClane, he was the sole guy stopping the bad guys, but of course in the Skyscraper movie they had the element of the amputee, I guess, to make it a little different. I mean, would I say Skyscraper is anything different I've seen? No, but I would say it's primarily enjoyable because of the performance of Dwayne Johnson. Of course, it's also good to see Nev Campbell back and doing feature films again, which I thought was really nice to see. And of course, I know some people probably wonder like, how's it that Skyscraper didn't do as well as they thought it would at the box office, despite it being one of the rare original movies of the summer. But I guess when you put it against Hotel Transylvania 3, of course, in some cases more people see the kids movie over the action movie, but that depends on the viewer's choice and of course what the movie has to offer. But I would say Skyscraper is a good real escape ride, for those just wanting to be entertained and things like that. So that would be my particular take on the film. All right, everyone, thanks for watching and good night.